Senna has just received a ton of changes on PBE. It looks like Riot really wants Senna to be able to use AP items, and perhaps to make her an enchanter at the cost of her DPS. Lethality builds are gonna take a big hit, but AD builds may still be alright. Today I'm gonna show you all the changes and also tell you how she feels as I tested her as AP enchanter in the support role. Let's first have a look at all the changes, and then I'm gonna show you the game I played with her and share some of my observations. First change is her attack speed growth. It got reduced from 4% to 2%. That is a massive nerf to her attack speed scaling. Instead of having 68% bonus attack speed at level 18, she's only gonna have 34%. So her DPS is definitely gonna suffer. Furthermore, her crit rate per 20 souls has been decreased from 10% to 8%. So where's the compensation for it? Well, most of it is in Q. Q got so many changes. Let's start with one nerf that Q has got, is that its heal no longer scales with lethality. This is a pretty big change. Each 10 lethality equaled 16 healing on your Q. So basically with just above 60 lethality, you had extra 100 heal. Now, this is removed. Let's have a look at buffs to Q, however, as this list is very long. Q-base heal got increased from 40-80 to 40-120. Q heal AP ratio got increased from 40% to 80%, so pretty much doubled. Then her Q heal AD ratio got increased from 30% bonus AD to 40% bonus AD. And then Q slow has also been buffed. Q slow AP ratio increased from 6% per 100 AP to 10% per 100 AP. Q slow AD ratio increased from 10% per 100 bonus AD to 15% per 100 bonus AD. But there are even more changes. Senna's W root duration got increased by a quarter of a second at all ranks. So now it starts at 125 seconds, but when you max it, it's gonna be 2.25 seconds. Furthermore, Senna ult also got buffed. Her R-base shield got increased from 100-200 to 120-200. And her ult shield AP ratio increased from 40% to 70%. So another massive buff to AP scaling. Senna's passive is still AD, but it looks like Riot has opened a path for Senna to use AP items. It's very hard to tell what is gonna be the best Senna build now. She should be dealing significantly less damage, but be better at healing, shielding and slowing, at least when she goes AP. Seeing buffs to not only Senna Q, but also ult makes me think that AP might be better now, but only time will tell. So I tried her as a support in a proper game. She has a lot of possible itemization choices right now. Imperial Mandate, you can do Ardent Sensor or Staff of Flowing Water, depending on your laner. You can do Echoes of Helia, you can go Dawn Core, you can probably even do something like Redemption. Or if you wanna go crazy AP, maybe throwing a Rabadon late game is gonna be a viable option. Dark Seal in the early game felt pretty good to me too. So suddenly, Riot has opened a ton of itemizations options for Senna. The Q healing, in my opinion, got really strong. With 2 items, you're gonna probably be healing around 400, and that heal is AoE, and it can also damage enemies and it can slow them, so it's a pretty stacked ability. If you do any trades around objectives, those heals from Senna can very quickly bring you back to full HP. It almost feels like a Soraka ult every 10 seconds or so. Not only her healing got buffed, but she suddenly got access to items that buff heal and shield power, and this is what further amplifies the heals. This would also mean the shield from Senna ult can be much stronger. So not only buffed numbers, but then also access to heal and shield power is the game changer. I'm slightly concerned about Senna Q healing now, but I guess numbers can always be adjusted, so we don't need to panic. As a result of this change, her support item itemizations also is pretty open. You suddenly have more than one option. Honestly, she feels pretty nice to play. I also just realized that I totally forgot to take Revitalize as a rune on her. So this way I could further increase the heal and shield power, and also that would synergize nicely with the Dawn Core if you decide to choose it. So those changes are pretty massive. Feel free to try the Senna on PBE now, and also let me know what do you guys think about this version of Senna. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.